What's up, guys? zzirGrizz here, and welcome to episode 4 of The Wild. And this is my last commentary for this series on this game. I might do some more commentaries just kind of like in my spare time to break things up a little bit. I'd like to do some cut comms in this game because there's a lot of funny moments that I have playing with my little group that I play with, Meox and NextGen and Chris Snipes, but yeah, this is going to be the very last comm, at least like I said, for this series. Tomorrow I'm going to be uploading the montage for you guys that was put together by Gravy, and it turned out pretty nice. There's actually a lot of clips in there that I've never seen anybody hit, and I have been kind of looking at montages, like people that have made montages for this game, and there are a couple of them that's okay, but none of them that I was like crazy impressed with, because a lot of them are just rolling trip feeds and stuff like that. And I mean, I've got rolling quad feeds with the vortex with no quad damage and stuff like that for this Taj. So this gameplay right here is one of my higher KD games, and I think I end up getting like 42 kills with nothing but weapons and grenades, no revenant kills. So about 3/4 of the way through this game, you're just going to see me like start going off, and I pick up quad damage and I go on streaks without it, and I don't know, dude. I just thought it was a really solid gameplay. Probably one of my better ones. I don't think it's my best, but probably top 3, no doubt. Yeah, that's how I wanted to end this series, was just a really entertaining gameplay for you guys and a nice solid comm. So, initially, I told you guys in the last episode that I wanted you guys to send me in some questions, and I would try to get them answered. So I've got 6 of those that I picked out, and I'm going to go ahead and answer those questions for you guys. Also, when I get done with that, I want to talk a little bit about upcoming uploads, what I plan on doing as far as the direction I want to take my channel into for Call of Duty 4 Remastered and Infinite Warfare. So, jumping into the questions, somebody asked me, how do you find time to balance your life and games? So as far as work, being married, having kids, and still having time to play, it is not easy at all. Back in the day when I was grinding out hardcore and I was doing this for a full-time job, I was playing, probably at least 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sometimes I would play 12 and maybe even like 16, depending on how good I was doing. If I was really tearing it up, man, I would stay up for as long as I possibly could, drink some G Fuel and keep it going. Now, it's really hard to do, so I think I probably get maybe an hour to 2 hours a day to actually play, and that's it, man. And on top of that, I've got to make videos and render and edit and upload and still manage the team. So it's really hard to do and just keep up with everything. It's fucking crazy. So that's what I went from like 12 hours a day to like an hour to 2 hours a day. So if you're wondering, that's how things have been going in that sense. So if I start picking things up and things start going better on my channel, I might increase my time played if I can justify it, like financially, as far as helping out my family and work and all that other stuff. So that's my first question. Second one is, TL gonna do an RC for COD 4 Remastered? Yeah, I think we are gonna do an RC for that, because there's just so many people out there. Anytime a new game comes out, like I said, there's always that raw talent that nobody knows who they are, and those are the guys you want to snatch up early, especially for a game like Infinite Warfare or COD 4 Remastered. A lot of legends out there, but yeah, I definitely foresee us doing an RC for Team Lycan for the Remastered. Next question, have you ever tried Snap Map? Easiest way to explain this is I've never fucked with Snap Map at all. I have no clue even what it is. So I've heard of it. I kind of get the gist of it. You can make your own maps. Sounds really cool. I just never got into it that far. So that's question 3. Question 4. Are you going to upload COD 4 Remastered? Obviously. I mean, COD 4 Remastered is, to me, going to bring back so much euphoria, so many good memories. Even though it's, limited maps as of right now, I see them doing a lot of cool stuff with it. From what I've seen so far as textures and weapons, I think it's going to be amazing. The only thing, here's the thing that I don't think anybody's really pointed out as far as COD 4 Remastered, is the ACOG M40. If they don't make that ACOG M40 back to the way it used to be, then it's definitely not going to be the same game to me. So that's something that I'm really kind of curious as to what exactly they're going to do. And I mean, to me, that could change the game completely, how it turns out, as far as our sniper's going to like it, because most of your famous snipers started on COD 4, and that's what they really loved to use, was the ACOG M40. So If they don't make that, as powerful as it was way back in the day, in the original version, I don't think people are going to like it as much. So as long as they keep the power of the ACOG M40 up, and as long as like the gun and the player movement's really smooth and fluid, I think it'll do really well. Next question is who that is coming back. Everybody asks me this like all the time, and my answer is I would like to, because it gives me a chance to interact with you guys, but my questions that I was getting were getting really repetitive. It was the same questions over and over, so I'm not sure if I want to bring that back exactly the same. I thought about bringing it back in kind of a live version, so I thought it'd make it a little bit more interactive, more entertaining if it was live as opposed to me just reading questions and stuff like that. So, is it coming back? Possibly, but if I do, it'll be coming back in like a live version. Last question, did you finish the police academy and how's it going? Somebody actually asked me, are you still a cop? Here's the thing, I went through the police academy, I graduated actually in the top portion of my class, firearms, driving, everything that I had to do for a peace officer certification, I was in the top of my class. I went and took my post-certification test. I did pass, first try, and that is a motherfucker for a test. For those of you that are thinking about going to law enforcement, it is not easy. The tests are extremely difficult. The things you've got to know are insane. But when I got done and everything was said and done and I was finished, I just kind of changed my mind. It just didn't appeal to me as much anymore. So I was already in dispatches where I started out, like kind of getting some radio time and learning, what I was doing. And I actually enjoyed it so much, I decided to just stay doing that. So right now, I'm still post-certified. I still got, I think, another year and a half to decide if I want to completely go into law enforcement as far as being a cop. But right now, I enjoy working in dispatch. I mean, I work with some of the guys that I went to the academy with. It's a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. It's a lot of stress, but I enjoy it. So I think as long as you enjoy something, then you're good, man. Last thing is the direction I want to take my channel, because I know a lot of you guys are wondering, after seeing a few Doom uploads, you're probably sitting there going, oh God, I hope he doesn't just start doing Doom. No, not the God. To answer your question, like I said before, this is my last commentary on Doom for this series. Then I'll be doing my montage, and after that, obviously I'm going to be going to the old CODs. I want to start getting warmed up for COD 4 Remastered, so you're going to see a lot of live comms, regular commentaries, maybe some tips and tricks from the old Call of Duties, World at War, COD 4, Black Ops 1. I definitely want to kind of touch a little bit in the roots and where you guys probably started watching me, and yeah, that's what I got. So anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this series and had a good time watching it. I've had a great time playing it, so that's it. I'm out. Deuces.